Chris Worman from the Odorheiu Secuiesc Community Foundation in Transylvania, Romania. We are a community foundation. As the name says, we're very creative. Odorheiu is where we are, even more creative. What we do is try to get people involved in improving their time and place through philanthropy, donations of money, time, materials, investment in improving the community based on the things they think are important and on timelines that they find relevant. Not waiting for the European Union, not waiting for the government, not waiting for a foreign donor, but they see a problem, it's something that they believe needs fixing, and they fix it. They organize around it, and we help through convening services, bringing money, bringing management expertise if they want it. But what's important is it's initiative driven by local people for problems, concerns, even good things, of course, that they really believe in. And the focus of this discussion was on these sorts of things, so alternative methodologies, let's say, but I guess really these aren't alternative methodologies. These are systems that are very common in the West, and they used to be common, at least in our community, before communism. What we are doing is bringing them back in to the civil sphere. So fundraising around causes, around specific programs, fundraising for organizations, cause-related marketing, in this case as a direct reaction to the financial crisis, developing ways in which businesses can benefit, individuals can benefit, and then society benefits because the profits are rolled into projects, again, driven by the public. This is similar in a lot of ways to a social enterprise model where we're focusing on earning income, not asking for money, but earning the money that we then use to forward our mission. In our case, we look at the work we do around cause-related marketing as net benefit to the community in real financial terms.
Can you give an example, a concrete example for that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Very successful program we've organized is motivating volunteers to clean public spaces and renovate public spaces. So they're nice, they're usable, they're friendly. The effect on psychology is as important as anything else, to walk by a playground that looks good. In the end, though, this is kind of classical model philanthropy or charity even, where we're taking from the community. We return in social return on investment, but it's hard to understand, it's hard to measure, it's hard to motivate people to think. They get a warm and fuzzy feeling, of course, and that's good, but it's hard to quantify a warm and fuzzy feeling. Whereas with the key card, loyalty card, cause-related marketing, for instance, that we've recently developed, the shopper shows their card, they receive an immediate discount, they receive special sales that nobody else gets to make them feel good. We receive 1% of their bill, and the business, if all of the economic theory goes the way it's supposed to, benefits by this shopper being more loyal, feeling better about their shopping experience, spending more time there, these sorts of things. So we effectively capitalized on the fear that people will have less money by developing a system in which they have more money. You use it, you keep money in your pocket. You use it, you give a donation to my foundation to put more money back into the community. You use it, the business can see who you are, they can feel good about you as a shopper, you spend more. All the statistics show that you're going to spend more when you use one of these cards. So everyone around the table wins. You can't create money from nothing. Good point. So somebody's pocket is being picked. Yes, the government's. This is all based on a tax benefit. The money we receive is a pre-tax deduction for the business. So this is money they would be sending to the government as tax. Instead, it comes to us to put back into the community.
Okay, last question. these examples and methods you just talked about, do you think they are an approach to overcome the crisis? I mean, that was sort of a key issue of this conference. You know, what do we do, with the impact of the crisis, and how do NGOs going to survive? And do you think this is sort of the approach, you know, NGOs, non-profits should take?
In some ways, I hope it's a little late for that, and that the crisis will be over sooner than anyone could get a new program developed. But that said, I think by developing a diversity of income streams this way, you're protecting yourself against the effect of future crisis. And it's never too late as a nonprofit to have multiple legs to stand on. I mean, it's a difficult investment in some ways because we all want to be delivering service. But reality is we have to pay staff, we have to pay rent, we do have costs. If a grantor disappears, that, I mean, frankly, can kill many organizations because they're so reliant on one donor. If they have, however, a diversity of income streams, earned income, individual donors, a larger base from which they can draw support, the effects of those losses are usually a little more easy to deal with. So I don't think at this point that it would necessarily help you out of a crisis you're in right now, but that it may help you be in a much stronger position. We look at that for ourselves. Last year we had, when we started, big corporate model donations. 12 major donors giving a lot of money, local donors. Financial crisis happened, we now have 5 of them because of their fiscal reality. What we did was switch to all of these other earned income streams through the cost-related marketing, employee giving, some other styles of fundraising. We now have more than 900 donors. Really, in the last 3 months, we've developed 900 donors. It took us 6 months to get these programs developed and rolled out, but next year, when times are better, we can approach these donors for so much more, or maybe it's not next year, maybe it's 2 years, we hope. But it gives us a base. It gives us a wide base of support.